Hi, I am Cinders, and this is my space. This is a short little reading for the new moon solar eclipse coming up on June the 10th. I've pre-pulled the cards. We're just going to dive right in here. Our first card is where you're at on a soul level. The Rainbow Prince. The Rainbow Prince is here as an ally, and he is teaching you the law of giving and receiving. You see, quite often we tend to give, but we're not so good at receiving, or vice versa. And he is here as your ally to say, hey, we're going to get this right. Now, the one thing about when the Rainbow Prince does come into the reading, he also lets you know that for the hard work that you have been doing, you are going to be rewarded. It might not be what you think. You may not have even thought of something being rewarded. If you've done the work, he is there and he knows. Get ready for the reward. Now, the next card is what obstacle or what is it that we need to embrace? And we have the Lady of the Gift. Now, at the top, it says generosity, receiving, and withholding. Basically, the Lady of the Gift, she is your ally. She is asking you to please pay attention to how you are giving and are or aren't you receiving. Are you giving with expectations? Are you receiving because you figure you deserve it? Or are you giving authentically from your heart with no expectations? She's also encouraging you to look around in nature and see how things go in nature, the give and take in nature. So you have a tree and part of its branch has gotten broken off and the tree keeps on growing and that part of the branch is still there that's not broke, and now a new one will come out. Basically, for her to be your ally, you really gotta pay attention to how you are treating others. Overall, whether it's out in nature, whether it's the people you live with, that live around you, you work with. And she is saying, if you treat people right, you receive back what you give. But if you're just going to be a miserable, cranky, depressing individual, well, that's what she's going to give you back. You see, what you put out is what you get back. So anything you do, do it from the heart. It doesn't matter whether we're just talking about this one in particular thing, but it really is important to have balance. If you're going to give, start receiving to balance those scales, because otherwise it's like this. I used to be one of those people who would give, and I would never want anything back. And I was always unbalanced and had headaches and sore throats and problems sleeping. But once I learned the art of receiving, all of that disappeared just like magic. Now, the next card we're going to pull is where you're at on a physical level. And you have got the Spiral Dancer. It's a pretty cool card, actually. She's a beautiful card. I don't know if you can see, but I just love the colors and what's going on here, her light. It's just so nice. So, she is coming in your life to help you as an ally to dance to the rhythm of your soul. So if you don't like the soul or the rhythm that's going on, or basically what path you're on, you have free will. Change the tune within. and dance to a new rhythm. By doing so, and with her as your ally, you're going to start dancing along, bloom, bloom, bloom. Things are all going to start falling into place. And she's showing you that life is not, our journey is not a straight line. Our journey has turns and curves, and sometimes we got a whole complete circle because there was a lesson to learn, and there's ups and there's downs. But in the end, you get to where you were achieving to get. And with her guidance, you will get there. So, if you're not where you want to be right now, change the tune within and start dancing to a new rhythm. All right. Our next card is what needs to be embraced to overcome the obstacle of the Lady of the Gift, giving and receiving. And we have the cosmos. Now, the thing about the cosmos is there's no limitations. We have that expression in life where the sky is the limit. Well, with the cosmos, there is no limit. They are there for you, for your creativity, for everything and anything. You just have to reach out and call upon them to bring it towards you. So, if you are having a hard time giving and not receiving, call upon the universe to help guide you to be more graceful with receiving. Now, it's kind of funny because our message from June 3rd to the 15th was, I had said, say yes until the 15th, when you normally would say no. This also applies in this situation as well. All right, let's go. And the final outcome, is the Fire Prince. Now, the Fire Prince, he is very optimistic, he's very aggressive, and he just wants to see you succeed with all of your manifestations. Now, the neat part is, he is reassuring you to be confident, to believe in what you've manifested. If that is truly what you wish to come to fruition, as long as it comes from here, from the heart, and maybe some hard work too, you will achieve your goal. This is a really nice reading for the new moon solar eclipse. So, I've pulled one final card from another deck. And chop wood. Well, you know the old expression, to keep your mind occupied, go chop wood. Go move wood around. Go do something to keep your mind busy. Another purpose for that is you don't want to be thinking about the things you do not want happening in your life, especially during this new moon solar eclipse. You want to keep your thoughts positive. You want to believe in the things that you've manifested. And you do not want to think anything negative in any way. And keeping your mind busy, and if that means you've got to do that for like a day or two, the day of the moon and the day after, then do what you have to do. But keep your mind occupied from going to those thoughts of fear or the things that you don't want. So as an overture, you are being reminded that there is to be an equal balance in give and take. You are being reminded that when you do things from an authentic part of you, there's no manipulation or a hidden agenda or anything like that. Things do run smoothly and you are more balanced. As well, if things aren't running smoothly and you don't like the music or the tune you're dancing to, switch the tune, change the path. And just remember, there are no limitations to what the cosmos has to offer to any one of us. There are no limits. That could be with your creativity, could be with your writing, it could be with learning how to speak gracefully, all of that stuff. There are no limits. Ask and you shall receive. And to top it off with the Fire Prince as an ally, he is so determined to see your manifestations come to fruition. He's saying, you've worked hard. Keep the hard work up, keep the positive thoughts up, and keep the belief and the love of your manifestations, because I'm bringing them to you. That's all I have for you today. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to be with me. Namaste, and talk to you soon.